Hey friends, we're back for another day of Oxygen Not Included, and we are loading into our RelicAAAAaaaghh lab map. We got hit by the demolier at cycle 10, and there's an achievement for trying to survive 100 cycles. And then we're also trying to capture some or all of the, I think it was 33 geysers, vents, and volcanoes that we have going off at the same time. So we're trying to get some natural gas set up when we left off. We got a slickster from the pod who lives in this little lower warm room. Okay. Turn the priority up on this construction. Okay, food's looking okay. We did have to make a massage room because somebody got really stressed. They don't like working in this natural gas room and getting popped eardrums. We still don't have a super duper hard digger, which was definitely a mistake in my starting lineup. A little bit of stuff. Okay. We're trying to get everything hooked up on the heavy watt. Okay, so these should be ready to go. This is going to be like 90-60. For now, polluted water is just going to drip down here in this little tray next to the cold stuff. We might get some polluted ice. We might have problems if polluted ice gets in here. So we should probably come under and dig this out a little more. But we can't dig all that, so come through here. Might need something. Okay, so this is a floor. Floors are really weird. Good morning, Amargosa. This is a floor. 1, 2. This is where we'll put a floor. And maybe we put a little ladder thing here. That should work. I only want buildings when I click X. Okay, we have one lum ranch going. We did set up some radiation research. We're going for steam turbines, I believe. Yes. And then we're trying to make a little bit of steel so we can make a volcano tamer on this guy. Okay. We are not making steel because we are just waiting for them to bring the stuff here. This is plenty to liquid lock it. I mean, it's not a very big liquid lock, but it is a liquid lock. Okay, so this is going to be above 0 for now. Let's check how our overall sort of heat situation is going. There we go. Okay, so this area is hot, but we mostly insulated it. Maybe we need another layer of insulated here. Yeah, because we are getting some transfer. Okay, well, once we get this, we'll be good. This is very hot, which could cause this to start boiling. I guess maybe let's not do that. Go like that. Okay, this is not plugged in yet. We could plug this in now. Hello. Nice to meet you, Arctic Aria. I appreciate the follow that I got while I was offline. We're trying to deal with the heat from this volcano. Get it sealed off. I think we can do that now. Someone is scalding. You are scalding. Yes, I see that. Did we get super duper hard digging? Steve is our digger. Oh, you can get it now. That would be fabulous. Oh, and what's our other skill point? Amari could get some more supply. Okay, so did I not plug this in? I didn't plug this in. That's our patient. Yay. Well, you know, that's mainly why I started streaming Oni, is because I had basically gotten to the end of everything that was on YouTube and I still wanted more, so that's why I'm here. I'm glad you found me. Okay, so we have some natural gas power now. Okay, and then we probably want to dig out a little bit of this so there's room for it to go. This is going to drop polluted water, and it's probably going to freeze. But I don't want it to freeze on top of the tiles and then spill into the liquid lock. How's our insulated tile situation going over here? Slowly. And every time they walk through this oil, they're getting angry. What are we upset about? Probably oxygen. We also need to think about electrolyzers. Maybe we're building in this cold area. The oxygen down this way is bad. And our algae is going down a little bit. We almost have this blocked off. Okay, new printables. Okay. I don't think we need anybody else quite yet, so we'll probably just take figs. We can feed them to our lums. Okay, so are you just not able to breathe in here to do this work? Yeah. See. See that you're suffocating, I agree. Okay, I have an idea where we put some ladders here that they can stand on, and then we work on this corner build situation. What priority are you? You're 5? Okay. And then if they're standing on this ladder, their head is in this square, and I think those squares have polluted oxygen. I think that'll help. This water is getting warm from the bale. I think we're good on temperature down this way, but we just need to a little less temperature transfer here. And I don't think this is important anymore. Okay. So the analysis is still pending, but you should be able to work in here without getting sleep. We should be able to work in here without getting popped eardrums. So I guess we're still doing above 0. Okay, this is making it so it's easier for them to breathe. We got solid nuclear waste? How? Oh. We must have shot some rad bolts when we didn't need them. So we got steam turbines. We also want to get, we're going to need the plastic press to make the steam turbine. So let's work on that. And then we're going to need to find some of the lura plants. The situation is improving. Once we get the insulated tiles built, we should stop transferring the heat out of here. And then we do, okay, so we need to get electrolyzers, that we need to get Atmo suits. And then we can start exploring some of the hotter areas. Okay, so I'm purposely moving this up a level so that the water can off-gas more so we can breathe the polluted oxygen. I mean, it's not ideal, but breathing polluted oxygen is better than not breathing. And it's so close to our base that it's just very convenient. And clearing this area out. Have we finished analyzing? No. Let's increase the priority on the analyzing. How's this going? I think we got the temperature sealed. So it will eventually cool down. This is a bit warm. And this is warm, but we're almost sealing this off too. Then we can insulate. Yeah, I am really enjoying it. I think it's a really fun pack. Okay, let's just make sure this is all natural gas. It is. I think I'm gonna take this out so we can suck this natural gas in. And then I want to increase the priority on this digging. Okay. Now, let's finish this. How is our steel going? It's just not going. It's a work errand, but people aren't doing it. We might need another operator type. We got... Oh, okay. Why did I think natural gas generator was in there? No. Advanced combustion. Ah. Some rocket engines were on the way to the plastic press. So the nature of this lab map where the asteroid hits at cycle 10, it made us do a slightly different path than we usually do for research, so been interesting. We're gonna need to think up something new over here. No longer going to service. We're gonna have to get water somewhere else. Probably in here. And we're using this water to feed our... I'm just gonna put it on the heavy watt, because then I don't have to worry about wires overloading. At least not for a really long time. Okay, so this water is feeding the overgrow figs. Oh, if we come in here... we'll be fine now. Oh, okay, and this boiled. So this is gonna be a problem. Now. Okay. Oh, or we just dropped the water out the bottom is what happened. Didn't boil. I'm panicking for no particular reason. Okay, let's build this. We're gonna seal off this area, and then we'll come back in later with Atmos suits and a better liquid lock. Let's build this from the outside, guys. Which means we're not gonna have gold to work with for a while. Okay. Yeah, people are scalding. Oh, because you're scalding in here. I see. Okay. Get this. Okay, so this is good now. We don't have to... we dropped the water out this tile, is what happened. It's gonna get very hot in there. It'll be okay. We're probably gonna have to rearrange though. We probably need a double liquid lock now, or we could come in from this side also. Okay. One more. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Relocate here. Fine. Oh, this is emptying. Okay. I thought we lost our Slickster, but he's still in there. Slowly work on this again. Okay, the Lums look quite happy. That's something. Printing pod. We were looking for maybe another operator type. No, I don't like any of you. I think we'll do nutrient bars. And they weren't bad dupes, but they just didn't have the particular skills we're looking for. How's research going? Slowly. And toggle this to get a can of carbon dioxide in case we want to use it for something later. It's a bit toasty in here, but we're almost done. You are idle. We should probably analyze this so we know when it comes back online, or like when it goes offline and when it comes back. You. Okay, we're definitely doing more work than we have people for. Ah, yes, we're coming to get the gold so we could build the electrolyzers. I see that is the plan. Got all the stuff. We just need to finish the analysis. The analysis is a 6. Let's make it a 9. So we're out of tough meat. That's okay. Okay, why are you analyzing that instead? No, this cancel. Analyze this one first, please. Bubbles current errand. Great. Get rid of this pipe, and we can finish the floors here. We could probably take out this ladder as well. Once we get the data banks, we're gonna move them out of the room. Okay, you're injured. See, we should make a new... Gosh, God. That'll do for now. Build this right away, friends. Okay. We want a lamp over this. Oh, we're out of gold now. Okay, Bubbles, get healed up. We have some problems. Is this not reachable? This is reachable. Our digger's just not doing it. But let's increase the priority here. Okay, am I going to... Maybe I keep these separate, like that? Yeah, we should be able to climb up that. Pop. Okay, after Bubbles is healed... Okay, she's better now, or she's just using the restroom? After Bubbles is healed, we're going to finish analyzing this, and then we're going to seal it off. And then we can analyze other stuff. Bubbles is... she's getting there. Yeah, it is nice having that gold volcano there, but I had a lot of water on it, but then I accidentally dropped the water. So we're going to have to put water back. But I'm also worried they're going to get scalded if they go in there. Yeah, whoops. Maybe we do like a little sneaky vent. Go like that. Okay, we finished researching plastic. And then I think I want to do the rest of the shipping stuff so that we can build out our little volcano tamer when the time comes. So the Relica map always has a polluted water vent, which is the 30 degrees polluted water, and that is such a good water vent that I have not had any water issues. You always have the polluted water vent, you always have a saltwater vent. Those are guaranteed, so I have not had issues with water. Getting water the right temperature for stuff is a little trickier. These overgrow nodes, they have a minimum temperature 25. So I've actually had more problem keeping them warm enough than anything else. So like we have so on this particular map, we have a cool slush geyser right next to our base. So it comes out at -10. I have to warm it up before I can sieve it. And then it's usually still too cold for the plants. So we have some liquid pipe thermosensors up already to make sure the water going to the plants is the right temperature. Oh, this is done analyzing. Let's relocate you. And how much more active time do you have? 28 cycles? That's pretty good. Yeah. So I have not had enough. I haven't had a problem having enough water. It's a problem having enough water the right temperature. We're gonna put some more water back in the gold room. Hopefully before we make steam. Can we reach to do this? No, it's unreachable, so we have to take one out too. And then we'll build it, and then we'll put the tiles back. And then eventually when we get enough oil from this slickster, we're gonna change out this liquid lock. We also are gonna need suits. We do have enough steel. We could put an auto sweeper, but I'm worried it's gonna get too hot anyway. So gold, it cools down quite rapidly. So if you have water in it, the molten gold will cool down to solid gold really fast. And then you can use it to build stuff. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna seal this in. The we're gonna have a little natural gas room. Can we build this one quickly? Yeah. Okay, now am I gonna take this gold out? That pile's a bit too hot. I think we're gonna have to get atmo suits, but like, so with a gold volcano, well, with any volcano really, the sooner you start letting it erupt, the more resources you get from it. So we can have a whole lot of refined gold ready for us to use as soon as we can get it to the right temperature. So if we put a lot of water in here, there's not really enough gold coming out to turn it to steam, so it'll cool down to below 100 degrees quite quickly. I just wanted to experiment with it. So I did tiles in like the S pattern instead of doing a straight up and down ladder. I've had a lot of problems with people dropping stuff down the ladder shaft, so I wanted to try something different. They still do some weird stuff where they like try to shuffle up the fire pole sometimes. I think we're just going to take rust. We want an operator, but I do not like operator yokels. And I don't like narcoleptics. I just don't like all his bad stats. So we're going to take rust. Yeah, sometimes you just got to try different stuff. Okay, so this one we can analyze now. I'm giving this a little more space here so it can off gas. So we can breathe it. I think I'll put another deodorizer. Okay, and this I'm gonna do above 1,000 now, so it's not always pumping. It should be pure natural gas. Okay. Now we need to watch out for this Pokeshell getting angry. And we're digging down to the gold. Okay, I see what happened. We got ice in the ladder shaft. Okay. We could... this. And eventually we're gonna move this Slickster somewhere else. He's just in here for now because it was warm enough he wouldn't die and had carbon dioxide. Okay, we're getting some research going. Are we making steel? Okay, what all do we have here? Dew drips, polluted ice, steel, we're getting there. We need to make an aqua tuner. Oh, we need do we have a mechatronics engineer yet? No. Maya is going to be the mechatronics engineer. We also need to think about ranching these Rexes. And we have a couple carbon dioxide vents which we could use to ranch the Slickster. Okay, gold. Okay, what order are we going to do things? Well, we're going to dig for the gold first. How's the temperature here? This might be a good area to ranch the Rexes. Okay, yeah, we're analyzing this when we have time, but we're also doing research. One's starving. Just because they're slow. Ellie, one can go to suit wearing for Ellie. We can also inspect our printing pod. We need to make sure no one gets frozen underneath here. I've had dupes die that way before on other runs. So the gold is not cooling down because it's a 7.9 ton pile. That's a lot. It'll get there someday. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have an auto sweeper in here that puts it on the rail and winds it around the room. And then when it's just a 20 kilogram packet on the rail, it cools down much faster than when it's a 7-ton pile on the floor. And we're gonna get the gold amalgam, and then we're gonna make electrolyzers, or an electrolyzer at least. So I want to make like a little, oh, that's not the button I wanted. I want to make a little, maybe infinite storage for this under here. We might have too much stuff in the way. Let's see what it's gonna look like. We'll use manual air locks. Start. We can cancel that probably. I want it, yeah. But I guess don't build that one quite yet. I would prefer not to spill this. Can we reach to lock this? It's probably unreachable. No, it's your current errand. There we go. To lock this. I don't want to lock this one until we have the other ones on this side built. And how's this looking? We're still digging. We found our biobot builder. And we found the fossil. I like to click that right away because it will show us where our other fossils are. So this one's maybe in the magma biome. And where's our icy fossil? Way up in this corner. And I want to lock this door. There we go. Okay, so now can we lock it from this side? And can we put a tile there? Oh no, this one, does this one need to be an airflow? No, it'll have a gas next to it. Okay, and you locked it from the wrong side, of course. Okay, this is where our level is. Maybe go like that. And then can we lock it from the appropriate side, please? There we go. Don't get stuck. Now... Oops. I want a big one there. Vacuum. So we need to get 2 different gases in here. We're gonna do that. Plumbing. No. Like that. Oops. Like that. And then... Canister... No, canister drainer we don't have yet. Let's detour on the research. Here we go. that again. We probably don't really need to come in here anymore. That's nice. And nobody's getting frozen underground. Good. So this is probably a good amount of water. Actually, no. We're always going to have some carbon dioxide, so... Trim the pipe, so no more will come in here. We can start putting in what our stuff will look like. And then eventually we're going to want that there. Oh, we need to make plastic too before we can do this. Ember. I think we're just going to use shale pipes. Did I put the... I put the bridge, yeah. New printables. Nope, not that one. Printables. We were looking for somebody who could potentially do operating type stuff, and I don't like you guys for it, so rosebush seed it is. Okay, we also need to plan some shipping here. We need more steel. Okay, we're getting to the gold. Okay, why are you running on the wheel when this is... Maybe we take out the wheels now? No, we need to leave the wheels. Maybe we take out all the other batteries. So this should only run when it's below 50% on the whole power network. Again. Eventually I'm going to want to put my Flickster in one of these warm rooms with a hot carbon dioxide vent. Okay, how did a Drekka or a Dartle get in here? That's not what I wanted. That's problematic. I guess you're just gonna have to die. Are you queued for attack? Apparently not. Disable the building so you get out. We might have to seal this off. Oh, okay, so we did get the attack. We'll just seal off the room. Okay, we need to get a little plastic going, which is going to be the lura plant here. I'm thinking we just put a door on here. You know, we could probably, that door will work, I guess. I was going to say we could probably just do a mesh door. That worked. This works too. We want these knits to stay close to the lura. Okay, we got our... No, we didn't get it yet. We're looking for this canister drainer. We're on the way to it. And then we can make infinite storage over here for the polluted water. How's our peat looking? We're at 32 tons. We think the peat is going up or down. I guess it's kind of staying pretty stable according to this, but it's hard to tell what sort of timeline this is. We speed this up. Or making an electrolyzer. Our algae is going down pretty rapidly. I think we had 20 tons when I started this morning. We're also getting quite a lot of chlorine, so I'm thinking of digging down here. We have somewhere for it to sink. Okay. Eventually, I think this will tile itself over. Hopefully without cooking our base first. We could also prepare for another duplicant. Make this room a little bigger. We don't need these doors here. Don't need those doors there. We made some more steel so we can build in some more of our shipping. We do need a little plastic before we can finish everything here. Conveyor rail probably needs to be iron. No, nickel might be okay. We'll just do iron. It's safer. Conveyor chute. This can be nickel. We'll want a few tiles. Dig that out for now. Maybe like that. I don't want anyone to get stuck. We also need temp shift plates. Granite's probably fine. We're not going to be able to finish this until we have plastic. Okay, why are we running on here? 5. Maybe we turn the thing down to like 30? Because we are backed up on natural gas, which is not ideal. So guys, get off. We don't have mechatronics yet. Can I just mop all this? Dig here. Okay, we're gonna need to make plastic. How's that gonna look? If we put it in here on some mesh tiles, we can just recapture the water. press. We can just use gold amalgam, I think. We actually don't even need you. Don't even need any of that. We need liquid reservoir. That's going to be a problem. I guess we're putting the liquid reservoir on this side. And we do need you. Plant pulverizer over here. Obviously, we have to use the one that looks like a dinosaur. That's going to go like that, and then like that. We are going to have carbon dioxide come out of it. Okay. I think I will also put a bin for amber right next to it. And have we discovered amber yet? No. How's our research? We're still working on it. We got some gold. But we also need to make the electrolyzer setup. New printables. We're looking for an operating type guy. Not you guys. Bubbles, why are you on there? How about we just say if it goes to 0, we use these. Does it copy if I don't? 0, 0. Off. Where are we putting electrolyzers? Maybe the first one goes like right here. So oh no, that's not quite how we want it. Okay. Dig like that to start. The top layer is gonna have a hydrogen generator. No, not like that. That. Dig it all out. Gonna need airflow tiles. That. And maybe one of you. Okay, gas distribution. Okay, we got a few things going on here. Oh, you still have a ways to go for mechatronics. Disappointing. Go for exosuits. I need that. Oxygen electrolyzer. Now, one electrolyzer is enough for 8 dupes, and we only have 6 right now, so I only need to build 1 at this time. We are going to need some automation, and we don't have access to our gold. I don't want to use steel either. We might make a little more gold in here. Plumbing. Oh, we're going to want radiant pipes. Okay. Maybe make like 50 nickel. Nickel's quite conductive. It's almost as good as aluminum. And shale, I think we'll be fine for these. This go. These things are going to need to get swept, so we'll put a new destination here. Okay, so we have a copper volcano soon. Still quite toasty. This one's saltwater. This one's liquid sulfur. We got a lot of geysers on this map. That's the feature of this map. Oh, and we have skill points. And we have research to do, which is volcano stuff. Or shipping for the volcano. Okay, we have a lot of chlorine. We were trying to make a destination for the chlorine. These guys will drink up a lot of chlorine, but we just have to get the chlorine flowing to them, the megafrons. Okay, we made some nickel. Start the plumbing. In the walls, we can have insulated pipes. I'm going to make a sealed room, and I just want these pipes to exist so I can use them later. Oh, but now I see the problem. And, oh, we can make the canister drainers, but also only out of steel. You have insufficient iron. That's fine. We have enough steel to finish our volcano setup. We need other metal. This gold, that gold's probably okay. We don't know when this stops erupting. This one is going to be sweep only everything. Because we're going to need to sweep out our little setup here before we continue. Yes. Going to continue that way. Let's gotta move on the plastic related stuff. Oh, we have to dig. 36. Okay, why are we running on the wheel again? We're almost full and then you'll get off. Why aren't you working? Generator idle, disabled by automation grid. Are you full? No, not even. Well, someone's gonna get stuck now. Okay, can we mop here so people stop getting soggy? Got solid control. That includes the shut off, which we're gonna need. I think we need a little plastic. Oh, we're missing a research station. I think we need a little plastic to build the shut off. No, we don't. We're also gonna have a bridge here. We need to research the virtual planetarium. I want to say it's 4 wide, and we probably want room for a lamp, so let's extend this room. Okay, let's add nickel to the list so we can keep track of it. We have none right now. We have more queued up, but nobody is doing this work. This is not where this insulated tile was supposed to go there. Building, digging, doing all the stuff. Let's see. We do need a couple vents. And we're gonna need a hydrogen generator up here. We need heavy watt wire to it. And somewhere we need enough metal to make a smart battery for this. Potentially it could just go on the same wire as this, but I guess I really don't want it on the same one. I want it on a different one. It could go on the same one if we were desperate. We're looking for an operating type, which is probably just not any of these. So we'll just take the food. We're almost down to our plastic access. Got a lot of digging to do. Hello, Julie. We're on the lab map today. We got a gold volcano right here, but then I had a whole bunch of water on it, but then I accidentally dropped it out the bottom when I was building insulated tiles. So now all the water that was on the gold volcano is down here, and I had to put new water in. I did not start with a digger this time, and that was a big mistake. We're trying to compensate for past mistakes. Oh, Amargosa gave you a shout out. Thank you. It's a hot one in Georgia. It's supposed to be 84 today. We're in the San Francisco Bay Area here, so 84 is not terrible. Okay, we're gonna start harvesting this and hopefully not get stung by too many nits in the process. Suppose we could come across like this, also harvest you. We put a door to hold the nits in. Okay. stations. No, we did not get we need to get the virtual planetarium, so. Next project. You look like you have damage. We're also trying to let some of the chlorine into the megafrons. Oh, yeah. Humidity is terrible. Thankfully, we have basically no humidity in the Bay Area. Okay, so we're going to be able to start making some plastic once we have access to these plants. And hopefully we won't get stung by nits too much. Did you get stung? Yeah, you did. I suppose we could put the tile here too now. To dig a little bit of stuff so we can get our water in. Okay, someone has a skill point. It is Amari. I guess he's going for exosuits. He might be an artist later on. We do need to think about ranching Rexes. Which I guess I was kind of thinking about doing in this big open space. Okay, got the canister drainer. We could do nickel canister drainers here. So we have carbon dioxide in a canister. I suppose we could try to get polluted oxygen in the other one. Clever. Okay, we get virtual planetarium. We'll put that here. And then I'd like to put a lamp on it also. And a motion sensor. There we go. Take these doors out and it'll stay a lab, I believe. Okay. We're working on this one here. These researches. We wanted to take out these doors so we could make room for some new dupes. We'll make room for 8 dupes. You are making progress. We're digging. Lovely. We also wanted to make some more radiant pipes in here. I'll arrange the pipes in a minute. You need to make more nickel now, guys. You also need to sweep everything in here. Oh, did I? No, I did that right. But still, for some reason, they like to shuffle up the fire pole sometimes. When they could walk around the other side and not shuffle. So, one that goes to... No. That's not the view I wanted to look at. The one that goes to the bottom, I want to put a carbon dioxide canister on. And then somehow we're going to see if we can get like polluted oxygen in the top compartment. Might be tricky with it erupting. Oh, it goes dormant in 9 cycles. Let's just have patience. 0.9 cycles even. What are you out of? Your output pipe is full. Okay, we're working on it. The output is 36 degrees. That's a good temperature for the overgrows. Okay, I think I want to take out this tile, maybe this tile, and dump the water, and then we're going to try putting oil in here. We got some from the slickster. We also need to think about ranching Rexes. I guess let's close this. Maybe we put some bins here for bleach stone so it doesn't off-gas all over the place until we decide better what to do with it. Okay. Are allergies a problem? Because rocketry operating could be pretty good for getting databanks later on. Check germ overlay. Nope, I don't think we have, but this is disgusting, guys. I guess it's because we're using polluted water for research. Come on, guys. Okay. The allergy sky is probably fine. Auto. Maybe we take spicy tofu? We'll wait for a better dupe. We can be picky. We have a lot of ice in here. These are going to be bleach stone. Put it at like a 6. They do it a little ahead of schedule on everything else. Yeah, I would say most of the West Coast is pretty dry. Even where we are, we're in like Silicon Valley, and they call it like semi-desert here. So it's pretty dry. Up that again. That back, and then we can put oil in here. Then we can come back in this room, I think. Take out you. Yeah. Subtropical certainly sounds wet. We're still working on mechatronics. Okay, so this is what I regret. I took Maya to start with because she was hard digging. But then I couldn't skill her up to super hard digging right away because she didn't have the morale. Now I want to put her in mechatronics, but I already put her in other stuff. So I regret taking Maya. Problematic. I guess this is not a vacuum anyway. Maybe we put ice over here, just so we have somewhere to get it out of the way. We'll do sweep only ice in the little tub. Or we could put it in here. No, that'll overflow. Sweep only. We want plain ice. Yeah, I bet. I went on vacation to the Everglades area one year in December, and I still thought it was humid. Yeah. Yeah, winter is the dry season, and I thought it was humid, so that's saying something. I almost wonder if I should plant a mega frond where I want to absorb the chlorine. It's not going well. You're at 58%. You just take a long time. Have we just even discovered amber yet? Nope. I went to Atlanta for work, I think it was in May once, and I thought the weather then was pretty nice. It was like early May. The weather was quite nice then. Yeah. How's this going? You guys are just not working fast because the conditions are not good and we don't have a lot of dupes. I do have pollen allergies. I guess we were pretty much like downtown, so maybe there just weren't as many. I'm particularly allergic to tree pollen, so maybe there just weren't as many trees in the area because there's so many buildings. Okay, now we're gonna drown stuff. I don't like it. Hate it. Don't drown my mega frond. Hurry. There we go. Okay, we made it. Maybe we take out a little bit more. Maybe all that. Yeah. Emergosa wants me to go to Washington, D.C. in... Did you go to Washington, D.C. in March? And I was like, no, I'm going to be allergic to everything. There's a lot of stone fruit trees, cherry trees near where we live. Because before it was Silicon Valley, it was like Valley of the Heart's Delight, where they grew a lot of fruit trees, and I am very allergic to those fruit trees. So Washington, D.C. in cherry blossom season sounds like it would look lovely, but I would be so allergic to everything. Okay, so we have Megaphron spores. We could also cook those. And we have... Okay, stop trying to disinfect this. Yeah, just cancel it. Okay. Duplicate skills. Bubbles. Have supply. Okay, maybe I just spent a lot of time in the hotel working. We were doing like a conference for food bloggers. I remember we were hosting the Pioneer Woman, and it was in like 2010 or 2011, so it was before she was really popular. But I specifically was working with her sister, who was doing some work for her at the time. Okay, we have insufficient oxygen production, so we really need to work on this, guys. We need a battery for this project. I'm gonna put it up here. We also need a transformer. We're gonna have to reroute the heavy watt. And we're gonna need a regular wire that goes through here. And we also need automation. Looks perfect. You're gonna go to 9060. And this one will be 8050 for the natural gas. And can we sweep this faster? And just do everything around here faster? Everything here can be a 9. Yeah. I'm not accustomed to snow or really freezing temperatures at all. I've lived in California all my life. When I didn't live in the Bay Area, I lived in San Diego, which is even warmer. You. Yeah, I'd just prefer to avoid the snow. I went snowboarding with my friends one year. And that was fine, but I would not choose to do that on my own. No sensors. Probably gonna need... That's not quite where I want to put it. We're gonna need more nickel. Yeah, Amargos's family lives kind of near Tahoe. So sometimes we visit them at Christmas and it's a bit snowy. When I went snowboarding, it was at Big Bear. Our nickel back. Go there. We need more nickel. You are not making more. You are making more nickel. Okay, let's stop making the gold. Nickel's fine for this project. Well, I guess gold would be fine for this project. Okay, we can put some liquids in here. What do we have? Brine. Do I want to do brine? Or do we have regular salt water? Let's see. water. We do have regular salt water. Let's do regular salt water. And then printable. We're still looking for a good operator type. I don't like cannot do digging. Rude. And this can't be moved because it's brine ice. Put it there. This is gonna start above 0. We got pemmican, we got frost buns. We're still hoping to make some plastic, but you need to grow to make the plastic. Okay, this is... Oh. Now do water. Well, that's good. Oh, and we were going to put oil in here. I remember now. Turn you off. So we can delete you completely. This is unreachable? Okay. Fine then. Take those out so we can build there. Regular tile there. Oh yeah, and we were gonna work on this too. Dig it. This has carbon dioxide ready. And then hopefully we can get polluted oxygen in that square. This is overpressure, so I might add another gas reservoir. But I might do one of these cute ones. Definite oversight not to use those. So this should be sealed enough now. Well, we might still have problems when the water comes out. No, be okay. It's not going to be a vacuum seal. We don't have the mechatronics engineer yet to build most of that thing. I want to get the gold though. Do it. Actually, I have a different idea, which is let's let some of the water out this way first. The temperature is reasonable. Okay, we need the dartle to not be in the room when we seal it. Where are you? Dartlet. Relocate. Somewhere very far away, please. I have never been to Alaska. A lot of my parents' families are from the upper Midwest, though, so I have spent a lot of time there. We used to spend about 1 month there every summer when I was a kid. Is this gonna drain? This seems to be draining. Okay, we have a cosmetic. Spring green drywall. Not exactly thrilling. These are super cute. And we got a Megaphron Spore because this guy finally drowned. That's unfortunate. But I suppose I did just drop a bunch of water on it, so that was my fault. To prepare this, we need another Atmos sensor. Oh, we're getting access to the gold. I think this is almost done. Okay, have a lovely lunch. We're gonna start out above 0. And we got all the sweeping done. And you're also gonna start out turned off. And then I think we can seal you in. Okay, let's check everything. We got power. Why aren't you working? Somewhere we didn't plug something in. That should be fine. Okay, we got all our plumbing prepared. Ventilation prepared. Automation prepared, yes. Okay. Okay, so I think seal that again. We could just hop over this. Although, still gonna have a bit too much water. We can reach the gold now, though. These are gonna be plugged in now. Vacuum the rooms. Then we have to figure out what water we're putting in there. So water that was too hot or too cold. Cold? I guess just water that we're not using for over there can come into here. Overflow water from the bathroom loop and the fronds. I'd like make sure this is all hydrogen first. Get in there. What are you upset about? Your output pipe's full, that's fine. Okay, we need to make plastic. We need this guy to finish growing. You're going so slow. I guess there's no reason not to domesticate it. We have the nets. Food. Well. I like that. Domesticate a couple. Okay. These are above 1,000. Good. So we just need to build the pipe to get the water in there. Okay. The gold is 94 degrees. It's a bit toasty. We can probably stop making nickel. We can just make steel. We can't make steel because we don't have iron, so let's make another 10 iron. Do we have an iron volcano on this map? Oh, I think we do, because one of the... It seems to be fixed that you always get an iron volcano when the meteor lands. Build these yet? No. Prioritize these. We want to make some plastic. Research going. We're getting there. I guess we don't have enough data banks. We could analyze this. New printables. Ooh, why can't I get a good duplicant? Okay. Is this going to be our mechatronics engineer? No, of course not. We're out of databanks. So we need to analyze something else. Okay, we're going to analyze this, yes. Got Joya seeds. Okay, we have to figure out... We're going to need a transformer to get power in here, and we're going to need a container of cool liquid. Maybe we put coolant over on this side. And transformer on this side. Probably fine. Armor. Big one for this. I think we can just make it out of the gold. We're gonna need like a giant plate in here. Make it heavy watt conductive. Fine. Gonna be a lura. Okay, so I guess I don't want to dig it up when it's 70% grown already, so dig you up and do this a little faster. You're sneezy. You got stung by a gnat. Somebody's scalding. It's because you're analyzing it while it's erupting. I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, I do like these dupes, so... also, if we want the achievement, we can't have anyone die. So this lab map has a special exclusive achievement where you have to survive 100 cycles after the impact with 0 duplicate deaths. So dupe lives particularly matter in this one. You're idle now, so we can go back to analyzing. And we're coming for the lura seed. We're building this. How are we gonna get the coolant in here? We're probably gonna make a mess of pipes. There. There we go. Okay. Dig this out so nothing piles up water-wise on here. Okay, so we can turn this on now and hope it works. We'll save first. Then gas overlay. Hopefully this works. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Later on, we can pipe water around behind it to cool our oxygen. And we can also add some vents up here. How do I want to do this? Maybe not like that. Put a vent in each bedroom and in the bathroom and in these rooms can have vents. I guess we'll do insulated. That should be fine. And fridge. We're running low on shale. We probably need to start digging more. Do still need that. We'll dig to the abyssalite here. That should be good for a bit. You're not working because you're out of iron, but you're supposed to be making iron. You're not making iron. Why? You have the work errand. You're just not going and doing it. Your analysis is complete. You have 25 cycles left. And we finished solid management, so we can up a bit more stuff. Barrel rail thermosensor. We're gonna need liquid pipe thermosensor. We need to get the plastic going. We got lura seeds. Here. Dropping wet, I see. Yeah. So it should quickly eat a knit. You are at 73%? Okay. What do I want to research next? I guess we're just gonna hang out on research for a bit. I don't know, maybe we just do everything that doesn't require databanks. I want to get this done. Digging. Did you eat a knit? You did. I also keep exploring over here, even though people are going to get stung. We probably don't need to worry about native plants anymore. Just need more building materials. No skills. Maya. Getting very close. So this we want to move in here. Oh, automation wire. Wood pipe. And then a wire. Don't plug it in quite yet. Make sure the automation is built first. Okay, this is not overpressure now. That's excellent. Printables. Please, someone who's good at operating type stuff. No, not any of you. How's temperature looking? This is a bit warm, but it doesn't seem to be transferring the heat here. We'll manage. We can take out this sweeper. What else do you think you're accepting? This stuff here. Steve earned a skill point. He's our digger. Someone's scalding. It's Maya. You're in this warm toasty room. Our Lura. You're at 10%. You're only at 76. We're also making copper down here. Pretty warm. This copper is still in like the 800s. No, this side's in 300. This side's 800. You're pumping above 1,000. Okay. And we're building the pipes. We were kind of running low on shale to build with. Dirt. There. You have how long? 5 cycles. Okay. I think we have enough capacity with those 2 gas tanks. Our peat does seem to be going up, but we've been digging more too. Algae's still going down. Why are we running on the wheels? Wheels might need to go on a separate battery, or on a separate smart battery with automation, because we're just running on them too much, and I don't like it. Oh. Oh, I see why we're running on those. Okay. Cancel. Not the problem I thought it was. They're not on the battery is the problem. They're on the usage side. That should fix it. Okay, you're out of lime. Crush a little more fossil. Oh, well, I guess we don't really need more steel right now. We just need to build what we have here. We need plastic is what we need. Maya got her mechatronics finally. So we can build everything else in here. One's going to be above 200. One's going to be above -5. I'm just move down the research tree. We're going to be able to reach there, so everything on this side needs swept. And some of those things don't have a place to go. So. Be only all so that sensor is built. What's up with you? Pollination. We need power. Oh, whatever. That's fine, I guess. There we go. We need some plastic. Plastic. You're at 22, you're at 79. Maybe we just come across here so we can take a little peek to activate this. Polluted dirt is not the one that falls. Actually, I just don't want it off-gassing, so we're gonna corner build it before we poke in there. So another thing I'm wondering is, would it be possible to do this lab map and try to get locavore and carnivore? Or is that just asking for trouble? Curious. We do need some... Yes, it would be extremely difficult. Yeah. This is not quite right. Want some conduction panel. I do nickel. Insulated liquid pipe. Go in here. Come out here. I guess change that and eventually we'll fix it. How's the plastic go? Very slowly. Okay. Can I please have a good dupe? We might just take about anyone. Looking for an operating type. I'll take lime. We needed lime anyway. We dig this a little faster. This map is very different when we don't have to worry about making the blast shot. Like, bleachstone and biodiesel are just not priorities. Got our research done. I guess we can take out that tile. We're gonna need some metal tiles here. I think I'll just use gold since we have so much. And then we need a thing that, conveyor meter. It needs a little plastic, and then we need a little plastic for these guys. Can we reach that? I don't think so. Okay, we also want to put tough meat in here. Makes sense. And megafrons here. Wait, wearing, that'll make you run faster. This is full. Still watching out for this guy to get angry. Okay. We're getting a lot of this done. So why aren't you going? Because you still have one more tile to do. Now we should fill up our tank. Okay, don't be leaving yet. Fill up the tank first, and then we'll reconfigure the pipes. Are you dormant yet? Not quite. Cycles. This one. How are those plants? Where are they? 43, 84. So slow on them. Getting stuff built. Okay, we distributed oxygen through the vents. Reasonable. Hopefully we should be well oxygenated now. These will go to max gas pressure. I'm still gonna leave them in just as a backup. And go there, and you go there. How's the temperature near here? In the 30s. I think we can go up to 45 on these plants. Yeah, so this is good. You're not pumping anymore. You can pump now. That out. All the automation. Okay, somebody has a skill. Amari, suit wearing would be lovely for you. take out those ladders. We'll put the conveyor meter in here, and then eventually these will be... Trying to make a little more space for the water so that we can dig this tile. Although I don't know why we don't just drop it at this point. We could put a light here. Go a little faster. We could also put some lights in the dining hall. Mini pump. Looks pretty close to full, so let's trim here. Let everything flow through, and then we'll out the spaghetti. Go in. And we'll make sure everything flows. Go here. Oh, we do not want to run this quite yet. Thanks. Go. Like it's flowing nicely. Oh, the other thing we need to do is this needs a ram be connected. Okay, how is this going? 55, 87. I think our domestic one is going to be done sooner. Okay, though. I suppose we can keep exploring down this way when we get a chance. Like this for now. Oh, we don't have an artist yet, so we can't take that out yet. You're trying to peek over here and see what there is to see. And we have a printable. Can we get a good dupe? The problem is, the longer we wait to get a new dupe, the slower they will seem by comparison. We have plenty of food. I might just take the oxygen. Maybe we'll just stick with 6 until we get the achievement. Your output pipe is full. It's just a matter of time for this to process the water. Good. Eventually we can run the cold water behind the electrolyzer stuff. Okay, we could also put in some auto sweepers to do some of the work over here. Work. There. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's so much like lost time for them to catch up on. So then it's like they have to be really good for you to take them late game. I'm a bit of an elitist too, apparently. True, they are just lacking in experience. They're babies. Yeah, I probably just need to take anyone because we have so much work that's not getting done. Someone could be running the metal refinery and just no one is. Yeah, true. I could make a gym. Yeah, 6 dupes is very lean. But food was very tenuous at the start here. So now I could take like anyone and it would be fine, but now I'm getting super picky. Dirt bars. Dirt bars are an option. We even have a cook, so they could have fried dirt. I think this is going dormant, yeah, so we're fine on pressure. Our calories are okay. We could take just about anyone. Okay, also we can... Why is the gas pipe empty? Gas pipe is the one I want to deconstruct. Set this up for infinite storage. Let me put a block there. How's our gas look? Okay, perfect. As long as no one breathes that tile of polluted oxygen. Okay, we need plastic. Can you please get done growing? Okay, we have another lura plant in here. I guess we could come in here and activate. Oh, we did. Told you to activate already. What's going on here? Oh, this is crude oil. Interesting. Infectious polluted oxygen, steam, full salt slash. Okay. More research. I guess maybe we just take a break from the research so they can do some of the other stuff. And when do you come back online? 21 cycles? Okay. We're probably going to run out of cold water before then. On grow, please. Could maybe make this a farm? Is it going to be way too big? Yes, it is. What if we like that? And oh, we don't have anyone who can use a farm station though. Maybe we take a farmer if one becomes available. You are saltwater. You are just a regular steam vent. 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 You are just a regular steam vent Water needs to be cooled, but we need the steam turbines first. Okay, and yeah, I used up all this water. So what's our next water source? This one here. So we can pump this into it if we have room. We're just going to do heavy water. Okay, okay, we discovered sulfur. That's not hot sulfur. Worried for a moment. This water comes in here. This is quite a mess. We're assuming this water is warm enough for the plants, which it is. Okay. Oh, we need a research focus. Oh no, we were taking a break from research. I remember now. And you are not angry yet. Good. Okay, so next project is we want to ranch some Rexes and Dartles. I believe Dartles no longer eat off plants. They eat dewdrips, but I don't think they can eat them directly off the plant. So where are our levels? Level 4. This one would need to be insulated because there's carbon dioxide here. So if I put, check the heat. Okay, so we don't want to expose that. So this would be our first layer. Dig in a bit. Actually, let's not dig that. We really want to make this insulated. Okay, we probably want to do a liquid lock too. Okay, then need at least 96. Plus, we'd like a little extra for an egg room. Okay, why are you shivering there? Okay, so the top level is going to be Rexes, and then the next level is Dewdrips, and then the next level is Megafrons, I believe. What we decided to do last time. And a ladder in here. Oh, like that. Okay, find a new person. A mess. Who are we taking? Doctoring? No. I guess Lindsay could be a decorator. Because we do need someone to dig up fossils. Okay. You'll have a main job of decorating. Bubbles. Go to Lindsay. Gonna be decorating. Good schedule for you. No, maybe we want to come. Okay, no, I guess we'll just take this out. Fine. Fine. That way. Maybe don't dig this quite yet, and we'll put some stuff in the liquid box first to try to contain the chlorine. Now, I'm wondering, can we build temp shift plates out of brine ice? We can. Try that. I think they'll melt quickly. Dig this one. Oh. Buildings are melting, but it's the brine ice buildings that we expect it to melt. That's... Get this iron too, and that phosphorite. I guess just put tiles in there. Now, what's it gonna look like? We're gonna have 3 rooms. I guess the bottom one doesn't actually have to be a room because it has the mega prawns. So now these ones are not going to melt because it's cold enough, apparently. We're really going to want ammo suits to come in here. But we need to do the Rexes to make the ammo suits, so kind of a chicken and an egg situation. Also, we're totally going to drop this brine out the bottom when we build that tile. We can just leave abyssalite. Phosphorus will replace. Abyssalite we can leave. Can I look at the material overlay? Where this is abyssalite we can leave. That we need to dig out. You can stay. I want to dig you just so I can close this off. Well, actually, we can just leave. No, because I might want to put farm tiles, so we'll leave that. That one there, just for good measure. Now this is gonna go 24 tiles. And this will be where I put the doors. We're gonna have trouble reaching some of that, so I think I'll just ladders for the moment. And then arm tiles upside down. At least 4 that are not farm tiles, though. There. We need some shift blades again. We don't have very much, but I guess we'll get it. Or maybe we save the brine ice for growing stuff. Maybe the brine ice tiles was not a good idea. Okay. Can also come in here. So this is going to be dewdrips and dartles. This one's going to be rexes, and then the bottom area is where we're going to have all the chlorine stuff. Go to here. And then these are going to be the egg rooms. We'll do shipping. Dig those. Don't dig this one quite yet. Okay, somebody's suffocating. Yeah, there's not a lot of oxygen down there. Oh, now you're just like freaking out. Okay. Yeah, I agree. We're doing that wiggle. Oh, Lindsay's so slow. Maybe we cancel this. Good enough for now. Okay. Oh, we got amber finally. So amber's gonna go in here. And then we're going to crush amber to resin. And then we're going to make a little bit of plastic. These are going to be brine. Okay. Oh, I guess, well, maybe we can just leave that there. We could do some sort of suits or oxygen masks. No, we can't do suits because we need the Rexes. I remember now. We want to do suits. Your pipe is blocked. Fine. Okay, we're making a little bit of plastic. Beautiful. Okay, is that enough to make the conveyor meter? Nope, we need another one. Although, I wonder if we could make a mini pump. Nope, we can't make one of those either. Oh, we're overheating already. Can we change this to steel? Change material. We can do that right away. We got a little bit of plastic. Let's add to the list. Okay. I think what I want to do is make a mini pump here. And do a canister filler. Power, conductive wire. Do printable. Can we get a good operating person? I guess maybe we're getting another slickster. Relocate to slickster room for the meantime. Change this to 200. I'll have room for everything. Is this full? Getting full. We'll just leave this. I suppose this is enough of a lock. Dig in here. That too. Where is the... Okay, so yeah, we don't want to dig through a path through here because that's too hot. Put some more. We do want to make these vacuum locks eventually. Oh, you know, we can just tile them in once ready. It's probably a better idea. Can we put a pump in here? Get us some brine. Put one in here. Before you trap yourselves, let's dig that. Dig all that, I think. Unreachable food. Ah, yes. Or planning. Probably on my part, but I'm gonna blame the duplicants. Yep, now you're... almost at cycle 100. Got cycle 100, yay. Someone's bringing it, yes. Yep, you peed in there. Pee. Now we can escape. Someone else is surely gonna get stuck. Okay, can we start growing dewdrips right away? Yeah, you're gonna get stuck down there now. Okay, so these rooms are gonna look like what? Shipping. Auto sweeper. Oh, no, not at the top. We need these at the bottom. Oh, no, that doesn't work either because we need... There. Yes, at the other end. Fine. In which case, that goes there, and this is a regular tile. Okay, so we're gonna drop the eggs in here. And then we need at least 2 for a trap. Have a trap. We need at least 3. Ship the eggshells and the meat and stuff out. Bing. Payloader. Okay. Fair shoot. Maybe dartle eggs. The Rex eggs. Although if any dartle eggs end up here, we should probably put them down in the dartle room. Who's suffocating? I don't want to put in the buildings quite yet. Drop off. Ascend. Oh, we need a shearing station. We have room. Good. This should probably be insulated. Reach. So. Okay, so if we a trap, we have a sweeper, but this should be big enough, I think. Got her there for now. What's going on over here? We're out of oxygen because we're out of water. Why are we out of water? Because we're only using bathroom leftovers here. So... no. Need to bridge this on here, maybe. Just temporarily stop going that way. Plants have died. Dew dripper. Okay, probably because we planted it in water. Something. We have enough plastic for our feeder. Printable. Digging, building, loud snorer. Slime it is. Ellie, I think we're just gonna leave Ellie as is. Are we out of shale? Why aren't we building this? Who's suffocating? Get yourself out. Save yourself, Bubbles. Shale is what I want to look at. That low? No, we have 47 tons. Oh, wait. We have reserved a lot of our shale. We should dig. Oh no. Okay, we need shale. This has some shale. Shale. Your dirt. We just... oh, okay. And now... oh, God. We're running out of materials that are the right temperature. And these are not going to grow. We need to get in here. This is a bit of a problem. Okay, did we get a vacuum in here? Sure did. You out. I know, I know. I was just trying something different with like a S-shaped. So this way, if they drop stuff, it doesn't fall all the way down the ladder shaft. I usually do ladders, but I wanted to try something different. Oh, that's not where I want to mop. What else do we need to put in here? This room actually might be done inside. The plastic we can relocate. And we can take this out. See, I have an up and down ladder right here. I was just trying different stuff. You know, experimenting. I've built 10,000 up and down ladders. Yeah. Look, I have another up and down ladder right here. I've had a lot of duplicants drop stuff down the ladder shaft and had it be really annoying, so. It's just Ellie. No, Steve has a skill point. He's gonna get exosuits. Yeah. Why use up and down ladders when you could use side to side ladders? I hope no one else gets stuck. This we might move in one so we can have a feeder, I guess. Yeah. Have room for a feeder. I'm not sure I like this plan because I do see them scooting up the fire pole quite a lot. Like anytime what they want to do is on the fire pole side, they scoot up the fire pole. I think we can seal this. And we have enough plastic. How much? I think it's 200 per steam turbine. Yeah. Oh, okay. Before we seal it, let's get some of the gold out. We're going to need some of the gold for relocate you. We need the gold to build the steam turbines. Don't drop on ladders mod. I didn't even know that exists, but I can see how it would be a benefit. I only started using mods recently. I played about 2,000 hours before ever installing a mod, so still exploring what's out there. That's probably enough gold. Now we seal it in. Everybody's also getting mad that they're wet. Okay, so now all our like overflow water being checked for temperature. Water that's hot enough gets fed to the plants. Take some of this out. This is such a mess. I know what's going on here. Don't need this anymore. I saw someone using the mouse move yesterday and it looked really good. Might take out this bridge and this bridge and then just lump some stuff. Oh, I have the suppress, it's the suppress current notifications. I have that. So there's a few things I want to know, but some things I don't care about. Okay, so this is going to be 3. Okay, we're getting a tiny bit of steam going on in here. We need to get the turbines on soon. And how's our amber going? Our amber is going slow, slow. Where'd it go? Oh, you're almost ready. 50%. 50% is not really almost ready. Yeah, I got suppressed notifications. I got the one that tells you the name of the achievement or the name of the research you complete. I put fast track back on. It seems to be working nicely now. Are we that low on shale? I guess we could come across here. Or also do another layer here. Dirt. There's a lot of dirt on this map. So we might have to start using other stuff. There's also not a lot of igneous on this map. I guess granite. Cancel buildings, and we'll do granite here. Igneous. We're also going to need like a transformer for this. Maybe we'll do 2 regular transformers so we don't accidentally overload the line. But then we can do this. I don't want to use all my gold. Yeah, take the planet for granite. I don't want to use all my gold before I build those steam turbines. Who do we have? Oh, you start with crop tending, which could be good, but you're a mouth breather. Maybe we'll just take mimolets. I'm being so picky. Oh, and you're stressed? Let's see. At least we have a massage clinic. I'm gonna plumb some of the pipes. That one's empty. So where we're gonna put Rexes and a shearing station and a feeder. And you're gonna be Dartles. And then down here we can put some Megafrons to absorb the Dartle chlorine. Okay, how's plastic? Plastic is not good. Maybe we'll get lucky and get some from the printing. Okay. You have steam already. Okay, I guess. We'll probably need to relocate our Flicksters once we have the steam turbines in that room. Not waste the power quite yet. Okay, these are full enough. Now let's take this one out, and we can tile up. Take a little shale off this. And now I have it on buildings. Shale here. Mop and get the shale. Heat is going up, so that's good. Oh, stop putting more in here. Too full. This one needs some, though. Okay, out that one and these ones. Go like that, and then we'll do this. We do the first row. Yep. It's hard for them to work in here without the oxygen masks. We could put in one oxygen mask at each entry. We do have a bit of space here. Let's make a crafting station. Still not going to be perfect because they don't have... Go like this. They're not going to get the eye protection, but at least they'll be able to breathe. Okay, this is pretty full also. Oh. Did we build the crafting station? We did. Let's make 3 oxygen masks. Plastic still only 100. Gold probably only needs 1 turbine. I just like to put 2 because it fits. And we can't queue this up yet because we haven't discovered worn oxygen masks. Probably enough. 74. I don't know, we'll do another bottle or 2. Start delivering the suits. Sell that. Are we getting enough water in here? That's not water. Yeah, we're getting enough water in here. Fine. We're probably going to need to hook up another water source in the not too distant future. Plums look good. Water in here. We could just connect it. It'll empty eventually. You can delete it. I don't know. Maybe there's too much in here now. See if we get the vacuum lock. How much is in here? No. We'd still like another bottle of wine. Got you done. Why didn't you want to build that? No. Here. That. Need a little bit more in here, please. Okay, and you just died in there. New printables. Anybody decent? Okay. Operating, digging, tidying. We can work with that. You're gonna be an operator. Run our machine. Yeah. Lindsay. Higby. Ellie's. Okay, priority. Nails is operating. Yes, Nails will help you with that. Only 76. Okay. Have no checkpoint. Okay, we can put the checkpoint on there. Put the checkpoint on there. We can put the checkpoint on all of them because they can only make it through one right now. Oh, Nails is so slow. Oh, Nails. I forgot that with Frosty Planet Pack, they hate going through these things. The liquid locks. Nails. There's no operating over here. Vacancy, vacancy, vacancy. Everyone should only be going in here in an oxygen mask now. Nails, come on this side of the oxygen mask dock. Thank you. That's vacuumed. Okay, plastic. Nope, no plastic yet. You're close. I'm very tempted to just dig this one up so we can grow it domestic. I don't think there's any advantage to having a lura that's not domestic. Okay, so we want a feeder here. And we're gonna want one here. Oh, we have a dartle in the thing. Poor guy. How much? Yeah, we have plenty of oxygen. We're looking for more shale. Let's just check temperatures over here. Yeah, this is fine. Like a little more brine in there. We're gonna come build this finally. Wow, Bubbles, you're slow at building. Okay, this is gonna be dew drips, which should never expire. Okay. Enough electricity. Oh, you're angry now? You're gonna get relocated here, away from the egg. Then the egg can hatch and finish eating the polluted dirt in there. Not need plumbed anymore. That order. Get rid of those. Okay, Amari earned a skill point. You can have exosuits. Ellie, you're fine. Okay, friends, it is about time for me to get the kid from school. This is the last week of summer school, so starting next week, I think I will be back to streaming about 10 to 2, or maybe even as late as 4 on some days. I'm gonna find someone to raid. We're gonna save. Tomorrow, I think I will be streaming, starting around 9 to noon tomorrow. I think Luke and I are gonna do Odd Sparks all day. And then Thursday, I'll be back to Oxygen Not Included at 9 or 10 a.m. and that's Pacific time. So if you have not followed already, please do, and then you'll get a notification when I go live. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, we're gonna raid Aricia. Make sure to say hi for me. I will be back to watch in 30 minutes or an hour. Bye guys, see you tomorrow.